This week in grammar, we are talking about nouns that are possessive. So if I say the word possessive, what does that mean? That's a really big word. Possessive. What do you think, Wyatt? Possessive. Do you know? You forgot. Okay. All right. If I say the word possessive, that means that somebody or something is owning something. They have possession of it. They're owning it. So yesterday, we started this little PowerPoint, and we learned that possessive nouns have a apostrophe. Now, apostrophe shows possession or ownership. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to ask you guys what possessive means, and you guys are going to say ownership. Okay, so let's practice. What does possessive mean?
Ownership.
Good job. Let's try it one more time. What does possessive mean?
Ownership.
Good. And the really big word for it is possession. But that's a really big word for second graders. So ownership means that you own something. Okay? So let's review. How do we use an apostrophe to show ownership or possession? Remember, we did this rule yesterday. For one, for singular and plural nouns, we have a rule. Our rule is, if it's singular, we have to add an S. And we practiced that yesterday up here. So if we have one thing, and it's owning something, we have to just add apostrophe S. Are you done, Judith? Okay, just like that, okay?
Why does it say log out?
Just log out real quick, okay? So if we have one thing, one person, and they're owning something, we just add an apostrophe S. So let's practice this. This is where we left off yesterday. We have some socks here, and these are Tyson socks. So I changed this to add some of you guys in here. So Tyson, if you're owning these socks,
I already know.
which one do you think? You want to come up and tap it? Let's see if you're right. So is it Tyson with an apostrophe S, or Tyson with an S and then the apostrophe? It is. Check and see if you're right. You're right.
That was weird.
All right, let's look at this next one. Here's some mittens. Are these Addie's mittens? Now, Addie, is it Addie with apostrophe S or Addie with apostrophe ES? Good job. It is apostrophe S.
What happened when you get it wrong?
I think it turns red.
Yeah, it turns around. Can we try it the next one?
Well, let's not get it wrong on purpose. Now, this is Murphy's desk.
Murphy's.
Now, Murphy's or Murphy's?
Murphy.
Ellie A, you come up here and see if you can figure out the right one.
I already know this. Me too.
Good job. It is apostrophe S on Mrs. Murphy.
All of the ES.
Not ES. All right, we got some paint that's dripping. Raylan. Raylan's paint is on the floor. So Raylan, is it Raylan with apostrophe S or Raylan's with no apostrophe?
Your picture looks awesome.
Good job.
Eyes on a sun.
It's all right. It looks awesome.
pretty cool.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
I think this is
Now this is Charlotte. Charlotte's shovel is in the water. So is it Charlotte with apostrophe S or Charlotte with an apostrophe?
who's the other person?
Good job.
All it is just pretend that we'll just call the other person.
All right.
That's a good
Ingrid's not in here, but I'll let a friend do Ingrid's. Please clean Ingrid's fishbowl. Is it Ingrid with an S apostrophe or Ingrid's with apostrophe S? Riley, what do you think? Which one? If there's one Ingrid, so we have to put a apostrophe and then the S, right? So not the S and apostrophe, the apostrophe then the S. Good job. All right.
Oh, boys. Okay, now go Charlotte.
Carson.
Wow.
Who took Carson's books? So look at Carson with apostrophe S or just Carson. Who took Carson books?
Charlotte stole it. Because the person.
Yes.
Oh,
What do you think it is?
I never get B on there.
All right.
Well, you have been on there.
Look up here, guys. If you don't get up here today, you'll next time, okay? All right, now look up here. These are the boys' cards. Now, what do you notice that's different about this?
Do you want this scanned?
What do you notice that's different? Wyatt, what do you notice?
It's an S.
There's an S and an apostrophe. You know why? Because there's more than one boy. Now we're talking about plural. If you ever have a noun that is plural, you have to have the S and then the apostrophe. Okay? So boys, we wouldn't say boys with another apostrophe S because that would look kind of silly. That'd be too many S's. Okay? So the cards belong to the boys. There's more than one boy. All right, so here's the rule. If the plural noun ends in an S, all we're going to do is add the apostrophe. So if there's already an S there, just add the apostrophe, like in boys. Goes to boys with an apostrophe. Or girls. Goes to girls with an apostrophe. Okay? So if there's already an S there, you just add an apostrophe. You just add an apostrophe. Okay. Or this is plural, children. The children does not end in S, so we have to add an apostrophe. So if it's plural, but it doesn't have an S, you have to add an apostrophe S for women. Okay, now let's see if we can practice this. Clean underneath the blank desk. Now, I'm going to have John come up here since he puts on his mask. And I might put you down. This is your last warning. You can't come up here. You can't be in my room if you don't have your mask on. Which one is it? I have more than one girl. You are right. So we have girls, more than one with apostrophe at the end. The blank desks are the neatest. So I have boys with apostrophe or boys with apostrophe S. Look, there's too many S's. Kaden, what do you think?
That's gonna be easy.
Let's see if Kaden can get it right. Don't let it trick you. If it already has an S.
It's never gonna trick me.
Good. Just add the apostrophe. All right, we got some sweaters. Where are the brothers' sweaters? So we have more than one brother. Libby, would you come up here?
That should be easy.
Is it brothers or brothers? Good, Libby. Just add that apostrophe because there's already an S. All right. The blank rug is very clean. Now, students, we're talking about like all you guys, students. So are we going to add an apostrophe or put an S with apostrophe S? Let's see who's not been up here. Aria, you haven't been up, right? Okay, Aria, which one? Good job.
I haven't been up on this one.
All right.
Yeah, you have.
If you didn't make it up here today, I'm sorry. Hopefully tomorrow. Now, let's go to our paper, our green grammar paper, and we are going to practice what we just did. Okay? At the top, it says we need to add just an apostrophe to most plural nouns to make them possessive. So, we could see the turtle shell. There's more than one turtle, so we just add the apostrophe after the S. We need to add an apostrophe and an S to form possessives of plural nouns that do not end in S. So look at this one, the mice. Mice is plural, but it doesn't end in S, so we do have to add an apostrophe S. So the mice's home is in the barn. Now, down below, Mrs. Murphy's going to change the directions a little bit. I'm going to make it easier for you. What we're going to do is we're going to underline the correct plural possessive noun. We are not going to rewrite the sentence, but we are going to rewrite the word. Okay, so do you guys see where the word sentence is on your paper? Okay, right now you're going to cross off the word sentence, with your pencil. Mrs. Murphy's getting mine out. And then under the word sentence, can you write the word word? We're going to write the word. Instead of taking time to rewrite the sentence, we're going to write the word. Okay. So number 1, question 3?
I don't have it.
You should have it right here. Right there. Okay. Perfect. Number 1 says, the bird's beaks are full of straw. So look at these birds. There's more than one. So who knows? Is that word, Corla? We'll have to get you some new headphones, okay? Who knows if it should be birds with apostrophe S or birds with an S apostrophe? Kinsley, what do you think? So like this first one, Kinsley? No. Because this is saying that there's one bird. Did you mean the other one? Okay. So Kinsley, if you meant the other one, you're right. Because this is saying there's one bird.
And that, the other one says
But this one's saying that there is more than one bird. There's 2 or more. So this is plural. So we have to write it plural, birds. And then put the S to show that it's plural, and then put the apostrophe. Okay, so if it's plural, it should have an S at the end of it. If it doesn't, you have to add apostrophe S.
Well, I think you circled 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was showing you this. What you guys need to do, it did say, is to underline it, okay?
You just made me
If you boxed it like I did, it's okay. If you boxed like Mrs. Murphy, just underline it real good.
Me too.
That's all you have to do. As long as I see that you tried to underline this one and not that one. Number 2. The children's favorite animal was the fox. Now look at this. Children is plural. How do I make it so that children are owning something? Ingrid, do you think it's the first one or the second one?
Second.
You are right. It is the second one. Because we're going to write children. Children is plural. But it doesn't end in an S. So you have to put apostrophe S. Okay, number 4. The ducks' nests were by the water. So I have more than one duck. So Raylan, what do you think it should be, the first one or the second one?
First.
So the first one's saying, Raylan, this is saying this.
Oh, wait, no, that's 1.
One duck, you're right. So it can't be that one. So Raylan caught his mistake. He was thinking it was this one, then he realized, no, that means one duck. So it has to be what, Raylan?
2.
The second one. So we're going to put ducks. And then to show that they're owning something, we have to put the apostrophe. Good job catching your mistake, Raylan. Number 4. The squirrel's tails help them keep warm. Tyson, what do you think about this one? There's more than one squirrel.
Second.
You know what, Tyson? If it was the second one, this would mean squirrel, 1.
First one.
So it has to be the first one, because the second one would mean that there's only one squirrel.
What? They
So-
switched it.
We want squirrels
The first one.
with an S, and then the apostrophe.
And Miss Murphy got done at the same time.
We did. Cool.
Dang. I'm all done.
Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're ready so I can move it up.
get this last one. Easy. Easy. I'm gonna miss the last one then.
Okay, almost got everybody's thumbs up. You guys are waiting so quietly. I'm gonna put you up in the middle game too for second graders. Okay. I think almost everyone's ready. If you're not, I'll help you in a minute, okay? Number 5. It says the dog's owners take them to the park. Elias, what do you think? The second one, good, because there's more than one dog and they have an owner. So we want to make sure we put dogs, make it plural, and then add the apostrophe.
Is she the only one who got it wrong? Miss Murphy, we got done at the same time. I'm done.
You guys are becoming fast writers. Okay, make sure you have your apostrophes. Just that way, okay? I can get you in. What is it for? Okay, I'll get you in a minute. Okay, when you have your green grammar done,